At the edge of a quiet village in England lived a man named Thomas. At 73, he wasn't trying to turn back time, but he did want to live fully for as long as possible. One autumn morning, as the mist hung low over the hills, Thomas decided to do something radical. He wanted not just to live longer, but to live better. It began with a question. What should I do to stay healthy and strong in my 70s, 80s, and maybe even 90s? So Thomas set out on a journey not across countries, but through knowledge, habits, and lifestyle changes. What he discovered changed everything. Let me take you through his story. It might just change your life too. Chapter 1. The Power of Purpose. The first thing Thomas did was find purpose. Science calls it ikigai, a reason to wake up each day. In Okinawa, Japan, where people regularly live past 100, elders never retire in the way we think of it. They always have a mission, even if it's small. Thomas began volunteering at the local library, reading stories to children every Friday. It gave him connection, laughter, and a sense of being needed. Tip 1. Find something meaningful to do every week. Purpose isn't about age, it's about impact. Chapter 2. Move every day but gently. Next, Thomas studied longevity hotspots like Sardinia, Italy, and Loma Linda, California. The secret, not extreme gym workouts but natural movement. He stopped sitting for hours and began walking rain or shine. Not far, just enough. He also did light stretches every morning to stay limber. Tip 2. Walk daily, stretch often. Your joints will thank you. Muscle mass matters after 70. Chapter 3. Eat like you're in the blue zones. Thomas changed how he ate. He didn't starve himself or buy exotic supplements. He just ate simply, more vegetables and fruits, less red meat, handfuls of nuts. Olive oil over butter, beans instead of burgers. He followed an 80% rule, stopping before feeling full. Tip 3. Eat like people who live the longest, less processed food, more plant-based. Hydrate well, drink water first, not sugary drinks. Chapter 4. Sleep, the real fountain of youth. Thomas always thought sleep was for the lazy. Until he learned it was a biological repair system. He created a bedtime ritual, no screens an hour before bed, warm herbal tea, reading a paper book. Sleeping and waking at the same time, he began to sleep deeper. And with that came more energy. Tip 4. Prioritize sleep. Quality sleep restores your body better than any pill. Chapter 5. The social secret. Loneliness, Thomas learned, was as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So he began inviting old friends for Sunday tea. He joined a walking group. He laughed more, hugged longer, spoke honestly. The human connection recharged his soul. Tip 5. Build and maintain relationships. You don't need many, just a few good ones. Chapter 6. Say no to these, but Thomas also learned what not to do. These were deal breakers. No smoking. Even at 73, quitting made a difference. No over-drinking. A glass of red wine fine. But no more. No sitting all day. No processed sugar daily. He kept sweets for special occasions. No dwelling on regrets. Stress shortens telomeres, the caps on your DNA that protect against aging. Avoid the silent killers: inactivity, sugar, stress, and toxic habits. Chapter 7. The Mind Matters. Every morning, Thomas did something for his mind. He journaled, he meditated for 10 minutes. He learned new words, he even started painting again at age 74. His brain felt alive. Tip 6. Never stop learning. A growing mind supports a long life. Chapter 8. Faith or stillness. Some find it in religion, others in nature. Thomas found peace in his garden. The act of planting, tending, and watching something grow gave him hope. Whether you pray, meditate, or simply breathe, moments of stillness fight inflammation, reduce cortisol, and add years. Tip 7. Feed your spirit. A calm heart lives longer. Final chapter. The Mirror of Time. 1 year later, on his 74th birthday, Thomas looked in the mirror. He didn't look younger, but he felt stronger. happier, clearer. His doctor was amazed. His blood pressure was better. He'd lost 10 pounds without trying. He had more muscle tone. His eyes sparkled with energy. Not magic, not money, just daily choices. So, whether you're 73 or 93, remember this: life doesn't end at 70, it begins differently. And you can still write the most beautiful chapters yet. All it takes is purpose, movement, clean food, sleep, connection, and a little curiosity. Be like Thomas, age with intention, age with grace. Because every day you wake up is a day you can still grow. The 73-year-old who reversed time, a journey to longevity. At the edge of a quiet seaside town in Devon, lived a man named Edward Whitmore. He was 73, widowed, retired, and slowly, almost silently, fading into the background of life. But Edward, he wasn't ready to vanish. Not yet. Chapter 1. The letter that changed everything. It was a simple birthday card from his granddaughter, Lily. Dear Grandpa, I hope you live to be 100. I want you to dance at my wedding, a child's wish. But to Edward, it felt like a challenge. That night, he wrote a single line in his journal: I want to thrive, not just survive. The next morning, Edward walked 1 block, then 2, no gym, no gear. Just breath, wind, footsteps. By week 2, his steps were faster. By week 4, his knees ached less. By month 3, he was walking 3 miles rain or shine. Tip to the viewer: daily movement, even gentle, adds years to your life, and life to your years. Chapter 3. A new relationship with food. Edward didn't follow a strict diet, he followed common sense and his gut. He traded bacon for berries, cakes for carrots, processed for planted. Dinner became colorful, light, satisfying. He didn't give up meat, just made it rare. And sugar, he saved it for birthdays. Tip to the viewer: eat close to nature. Eat until you're almost full. Let food heal you. For years, Edward thought waking up tired was just aging. He was wrong. Now, he guards his sleep like treasure. A bedtime ritual, herbal tea. No screens, a warm bath, lights out by 10. The result: deeper rest, sharper mornings, brighter days. Tip to the viewer: protect your sleep. It's not lazy, it's vital. Chapter 5. A mind that never retires. At 73, Edward joined an online poetry class. He laughed at first, but he kept writing, and learning, and meditating. Every day, 10 minutes of quiet. Just breathing, and being. Tip to the viewer: keep your brain busy. New skills, new thoughts keep you young inside. Chapter 6. Loneliness is a silent killer. Edward didn't notice it at first: the silence, the stillness, the emptiness. But he reached out. He joined a Sunday walking club, hosted soup night at his cottage. He even rekindled something beautiful with Margaret, the florist next door. Connection is medicine. Isolation speeds aging. Seek people, and let them seek you. Chapter 7. Letting go to grow. Edward made some hard choices. He gave up smoking, heavy drinking, processed foods, the news cycle, and guilt from the past. He forgave his younger self. And in that forgiveness, he found freedom. Tip to the viewer: remove what no longer serves you. That includes habits and hurt. Chapter 8. A new beginning. A year later, Edward turned 74, not younger, but lighter, more alive. He danced at his granddaughter's school play. He hosted book nights. He painted his first canvas. He wasn't chasing youth. He was chasing vitality. Aging is not a sentence. It's a season, and seasons can be beautiful. Whether you're 63, 73, or 93, there is time to begin again. Like Edward did, your story isn't over. Not even close. Reclaim your health, Redefine your age, restart today.